the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Nike.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Legend Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, they have waited a long time for the regular season to tip off, so you know they'll be fired up to hit the court. Not to mention how much it would mean to get that first win out of the way right away. There is nothing like starting the season with a big victory. After a brisk off-season, it's finally upon us, fellas.
What's that?
Opening night.
Oh, tonight's opening night?
Hey,
oh, those are preseason
games.
games.
Shaq, your thoughts on how important it is for a team to get off to a fast start?
Well, early wins gives you confidence.
Oh, do they ever?
Makes you more intimidating to play against.
Oh, does it ever?
I'm so excited. I miss you guys this summer.
Oh, I know. What
I'm
have you
happy
been doing?
to be here. I went to China about 59 times.
Yeah.
I went to Cancun 72 times.
Uh-huh.
And I went to the North Pole twice.
Oh, wow.
Wow, how's
so
that?
a pretty uneventful summer for you.
It was bad. I was looking for Santa. I couldn't find him.
Okay, well, you're not supposed to. The fans, the local media, everyone is excited. And I just am excited to be here, start of the season, and you don't want to start slow. You don't want to have any rough patches early.
What'd you do this summer?
I went fishing.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Catch anything?
Yes, I did. I went to Dubai and went deep sea fishing.
Wow, awesome. So you were traveling all over the place? You go deep sea fishing?
What'd you do?
I cut the grass. It's awesome.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, Tristan Thompson is one of the elite offensive rebounders in the league. He said, for me, it's always see ball, get ball, and just bring the energy. And be that guy that when I check in, guys on the other team are like, oh, no, he's here tonight? That's my mentality. Kevin?
Thanks to Yang. Clearly, Thompson knows his role on this team. Got to admire how hard he goes on the glass.
And the talk all night is going to be about the trade and the players involved with IT and Kyrie right at the heart of things. Strange to see two teams that met in the conference finals ultimately end up making a trade this big. A lot on the line whenever these teams match up in the Eastern Conference.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart. And it's pathetic fool manning the middle.
And I feel like it'll be a long time before we can say who won the trade. Both teams seem to change, but in a lot of ways stay the same in terms of power. Clearly the two favorites in the East on paper.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Out to Wade.
Impressive.
One falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving from long range.
Outstanding.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about Kyrie on the pull-up, gets to his spot with the dribble, bam.
LeBron James on the wing. Dishes it to Love. Wade kicks to Thomas. The drive by Wade. That shot off. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Smart,
Impressive.
and the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And that one falls
Well
for
done.
Smart. And the Cavs' big three completed with the trade of #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota for Kevin Love. Brent, if they had to do it all over again, you still think they make that trade?
Absolutely, Kevin. They brought a championship to Cleveland, a drought of 54 years, and Kevin Love was a big reason why they got to the top. Big hands helping you on defense. That time, Tristan Thompson shows off the mitts.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well. Hayward passes to Irving.
Finish him.
He kicks it to Morris. Back to Irving from the arc. On defense, Boston. It's a three-point game. Here's LeBron.
Okay.
That's how you attack.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
From the arc. Another miss by Irving.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
On the wing, James. Laid outside.
Finish him.
6 on the shot clock.
Well done.
And again, LeBron James.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
Pathetic
Boston again missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And Brent, when you look at the way LeBron has constructed his business empire, hiring his childhood friends to manage it, it's been talked about, but it's been successful.
Well, he's taken ownership, Kevin, of what his career has been, but he's also empowered those around them to have a future, to make a life. And he certainly is blazing his own trail as he's made his way through his career in the NBA.
And he knocks down the first one.
I think about LeBron James, and it's not about the job, it's how you do the job. And he's been a professional every season that he's been in the association.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
LeBron takes on such a massive responsibility season after season and has just become so devoted to maintaining his health. That's the remarkable thing about his career. He just doesn't miss time with injuries. And if you've ever watched LeBron in the offseason, in between practices, in between games, the guy is a flat-out machine.
Brown is checked in for Gordon Hayward. There's the pass to Wade.
Finish him.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. LeBron James on the wing. From 7. He goes up again, and that one drops. LeBron's got 8.
How about LeBron just finding himself in the right position, being patient, grabs the ball, and uses his size well there.
They need this. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. .107 left here in the first quarter. Picked by Horford. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Irving for 2.
And you know, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And here's Love for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Back in 2008, Kevin Love was drafted with the 5th pick by Memphis and then traded to Minnesota, and he became the Timberwolves star player in a hurry. But they couldn't surround him with the kind of talent necessary to make it out of the lottery in the Western Conference.
Irving from long range. You suck. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
It's a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
The 3 from LeBron. The shot no good. Fool. So the Celtics will take it the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Irving dishes to Smart.
Finish him.
Reset the pick. Pick by Horford. Nobody near Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Irving's got 6 points.
It doesn't happen often because Kyrie plays in isolation so much, but that time...
Outstanding.
Wow, what a miracle to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly.
All the pressure on me to be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in, and as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James is a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Finish him. Fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
And if you're rotating like that, it's got to be a great line of communication between all 5 guys. You see that reflected on the scores, all that trust showing up with the lead.
On the court for the Celtics, Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. Smart and Brown outside on the wings, and it's Irving in at the point.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Opening day upon us, Brent. Some teams already looked as if they are championship contenders already. Others clearly in a rebuild mode. What's the mindset of players entering the season on a rebuilding team?
Well, if you're a veteran guy, you're asking your agent, can I get a trade? they would love to get on one of those contending teams. But a rebuilding team is about making progress each month. Really, quite honestly, that's what you want to see, Kevin, is progression month to month. Each of the games, maybe chunk out a block. 20 games here, 20 games there, and you want to see just improvement overall in what your squad is doing.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You suck.
And the Celtics leadership, very pragmatic. IT and Crowder both beloved in Boston, but they didn't hesitate to move them to get better and younger at the same time.
Morris with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Offensive rebound, Irving. Gets that one to drop. A rare make, bumping him up to 3 for 10.
How about the craftiness from Kyrie on the inside? Knows how to get to the spot in the paint and then find just enough daylight to score.
LeBron kicks to Thomas over Irving.
Well
good
done.
for Thomas on the assist by LeBron. Thomas got 5 now.
And thinking about the Celtics' choice
Finish
to get
him.
younger, perhaps a strategic move in response to the super team in Golden State, they want to construct their team to peak in a few years when the Warriors start to show a little chink in the armor moving forward.
Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Celtics trail by 9. Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the quick 3. The drive by James and stolen by Hayward. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. In the corner, Irving with it. Horford with the screen on Thomas. Irving passes to Horford. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Irving.
And when you look at this shot chart, you get a good visual of just how often they are settling for something outside. They have to know that this defense wants them to take those kinds of shots, and they would be a lot better off if they recommit to attacking the basket.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Finish him.
James with it. 8 points for him. And the dunk by James.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
Outstanding.
Celtics trail by 11. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here, matched up against Cleveland, is how they'll kick off the new season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Boston making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. And stolen by Love. Thomas kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
That's great connection between teammates as Kevin Love makes himself available as a big target.
Well done.
Here's Smart. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome.
Impressive.
He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Picked by Horford. Smart with the ball. Wade picks him up. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get to shots like that.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 5 points so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rozier kicks to Hayward. They set the pick. Picked by Horford. Pass to Morris. Here's Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Clock at 2. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You have got to box out Horford on the glass given his size and his strength. Nice persistence by him to grab the rebound.
Out to Wade. From T. Thomas. Al Horford with the rebound.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Smart with the ball. Wade picks him up. Smart dishes to Morris. Back to Smart. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wade from outside. That ball passes by Love. 8 points for Wade.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Smart. Wade is covering. Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by Thomas.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look, but they survived it.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
And so it's Cleveland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to
presented by
halftime.
Nike.
Hey, what a fantastic time of the year. NBA season getting underway. Hey,
I'm excited. I am really excited. I am really, really excited, honey.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here.
Round
What
3,
has been
fight!
so far a runaway game. Celtics trail by 18. And after so many finals runs starting in 2015, Brent, is it natural for a team like the Cavaliers to wear down a bit?
Well, they do have some guys that have played a lot of years in the NBA, so that's a natural cause and effect. But these guys were the defending champs last year, won 51 games, took a couple months off on the defensive end, and then flipped the switch in the playoffs. No doubt about it. Came together and played extremely well through their run in the Eastern Conference.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. D-Wade out there with Thomas. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Morris a screen. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Irving against Thomas. Irving can't get it to go.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. The defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
And Thompson kicks to Thomas. James in the post, defended by Hayward, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. No good on that one. And Brent, when you watch Tristan Thompson pursue offensive rebounds, he's constantly battling for position inside.
Well, he toes the line a lot with what he can get away with, but more and more the experience on the court and who it is that he's playing against does a great job of predicting where shots are coming off, finding angles on the inside and being in great position to make easy scores.
Wade outside. Back to James.
Finish him.
And finished off by LeBron.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Here's Boston now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Brent, when some guys slam it home, they treat it like a normal play. Who are some of the guys that use the dunk as a tactic to fire up their teammates?
Well, I think we have some guys who are really spectacular when they finish, Kevin. Certainly anytime Blake Griffin gets to the rim, or DeAndre Jordan, where seemingly his head's up in there and slams it down and fires up the crowd. But most of the time, it's the little guys that get you going the most. On the fast break, all of a sudden the ball gets to somebody on the wing, and to watch a little guy get up in the air with somebody underneath him and throw it down, that gets everybody off the bench and fired up.
So unexpected, Brent. That's a great point. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Finish him.
Outside Irving.
Outstanding.
Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 10.
Well, it took 4. They finally got one to go. Still, they need to connect on more opportunities to get this quarter going.
Here's LeBron. Out to Wade. Outside Thomas. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Thompson throws it down.
Now, Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Fatality.
For Boston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Finish him.
There's the screen. Clock at 4. Tries it from 19. And he drops that one in.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Thomas kicks to Love. Inside, here's Thompson. A reverse. Here's Thomas. Wade passes to Thomas. Thompson with it. Baines is there. And
well done.
Another one for the Cavaliers.
It's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team in the lead.
And you look back to that Big 3 era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. They made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, LeBron on the alley-oop. Great getting loose on the backside, and what a pass.
And the replay
well
presented
done.
by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Three-pointer, Hayward. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list.
In the corner, Smart with it. Over Wade. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And we know Dwayne does not take many shots from the outside, but he really knows how to pick his spots.
Dwayne He's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Pace of play is a big part of tonight, okay? Make sure on the bench when we come back, we lift it. We lift it.
One of the team's great young teachers, Brad Stevens, wanting his guys to control the tempo.
Final round.
He feels if
Fight!
they push it, if they attack intelligently, it's going to be to their advantage.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Aaron Baines. Rozier's out there with Brown. Then it's Tatum. Love's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. There's a screen. Rozier kicks to Tatum. Over Love. Tatum's shot is off.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Back to Love. Such an adjustment for young players drafted into the NBA, managing money, being accountable to your teammates, to the many things that
well done.
Brent, can the league do anything more to help them through this sometimes uncomfortable process?
I think the league does a great job, Kevin, of addressing these things, not only the NBA, but certainly the Players Association in terms of educating the players. To me, Kevin, as an ex-player, though, the biggest responsibility falls on the veteran players of that team to take a young player under their wing, to watch what it is that they're doing socially, and to make sure that they set them up for success off the court.
Passes to Baines. There's a good screen. Looking to end the run. Offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the
finish him.
And I would say, look out. Right now, LeBron James is locked in.
Brutality.
Celtics shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. They double him with James. Brown outside. A baseline J. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Tatum. He's covered by Thompson. Clock at 6. Unloads. That's short off the rim.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that
Finish
kind
him.
of look.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line. It's on Isaiah Thomas. You were known for a lot of stuff. Great passing was one of them. Also known as an exceptional shooter. Of all the guys you played with, who is the best at setting you up for a score?
Wow, I think my years playing alongside Gary Payton in Seattle, he drew so much attention, Kevin, with his ability in transition, of course, that patented spin move of his, and then his great ability as a 6'4" guard to post up, especially on that left block, drew a lot of double teams, and that opens up shooters on the weak side. That's where I happen to be.
All the great point guards see the floor so well. They know where everybody is, don't they, Brent?
And the best ones, Kevin, you're right. The best ones are the ones willing to pitch the ball ahead. That's when you really have special.
LeBron kicks to Thomas. No good with the triple. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away. Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Here's LeBron.
Impressive.
And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by James. That's 12 points for Tristan Thompson. Wade against Brown. Pass to Rozier. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well done.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game where the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
And they call over the back here, too much contact.
Yeah, a little too physical on that play. Tries to climb over the top of him and gets whistled for it.
Big difference between aggressiveness and awareness. There's no way he's getting that rebound right there.
Now the feed to Thompson. The dish now to Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love.
Celtics ball.
Here's Boston now. Here's Rozier. And just miss after miss right now. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Thomas goes in.
Finish him.
Baines with the block. And they'll keep possession. And Thompson throws it down. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.